Hi there, the next game I'm going to take a look at is a game I picked up at a collector's fair just before Christmas from a company called Sore Thumb Retro Games, and the details of their website is coming up on the screen right now. They're a company that sells a wide range of retro games for lots of different systems, lots of Japanese and obscure stuff, and also they sell a lot of toys like plushies and things like that that come from Japan related to video games. As well as their website, they also have a presence on Facebook and Twitter. They have stalls at most of the retro gaming shows throughout the course of the year, and they even have a high street presence at the moment, which you can find out more about on their website. And the game I bought from them is a PS1 game called Sea Monkeys. Let's take a look at the fact file for the game. Full title of the game is The Amazing Virtual Sea Monkeys, released in 2002 in PAL territories, published by Swing Entertainment and developed by Creature Labs Limited. The price I paid from Sore Thumb Retro Games was £2, reduced from £4. Whether I'm going to thank them for that or not remains to be seen. Current going rate on eBay is £2 plus. And let's now take a look at the packaging for the game and the game itself, of course. Let's take a quick look at the box and the instructions then. Here's the front cover of the game. As you can see, it says Amazing Virtual Sea Monkeys, and there's some sea monkeys, or what this game thinks sea monkeys look like, kind of floating around, and a bit of a watery theme to it. The spine's like any other PlayStation 1 game pretty much, and the back's got more about the sea monkeys. It's got some screenshots from the game, various ones, which don't fully give away the idea of the game, but then there's some information. The world famous sea monkeys make it into virtual life. Now it's getting tricky to take your sea monkeys through gigantic underwater worlds, jump into their submarine and become submerged in the exciting world of the primeval crabs. I'm not sure I want primeval crabs, but be careful, behind every coral danger lurks. And it's got it says 70 challenging and exciting levels, simple operation, living underwater worlds and tricky puzzles. And here's the instruction book, so we'll just quickly skim through it. We've got the contents page with the sea monkeys are on pretty much every page. A little bit about saving the primeval shrimp, which we won't read. A bit about the PlayStation console. Starting and auto saving, the options from the main menu, more options, and then we've got about the game, what you've got to do in the game, which we'll get into when we play the game itself, so I won't deal too much with that. And introduction to the characters, so we've got sea monkeys, obviously. We've got Nautilus, is a sprightly babelfish pensioner, apparently. We've got Venus. The Venus shell is the place to which you must guide your sea monkeys. We've got goldfish, we've got Ollie the octopus, jellyfish, lanternfish, pufferfish, lots of fish, dogfish, various types of predators, a random picture of something going on there, information about the controls, more about the controls, a bit about the game screen, and some credits, and that's pretty much it. You get the idea. It's an instruction book. Like many instruction books, it contains the instructions. Before the game starts, we have this little bit of full motion video giving you an introduction to the game. Not a lot going on really. Two kids running into their friendly neighbourhood house, which has got some horrendous green wallpaper and carpet. They're very excited because they've just bought something. I think you can probably guess what they've just bought. Yes, they bought some sea monkeys. And there you can see the sea monkeys swimming around. I'm not exactly sure what sea monkeys are. They're some kind of little crustaceans or something that you can put into some water and they come back to life and swim around. I'm pretty sure they don't look like the sea monkeys in this game. So you also get a static title screen there with the sea monkeys on, and choose your language. And then you get the menu, typical options for a PlayStation game really. You've got the game options, records, high scores, selecting levels, continuing and starting a new game. So let's start with a new game. It's all very colourful and bright. As you can probably imagine, level 1 is pretty simple. 30 seconds to complete the level and 2 sea monkeys to be saved. So before we start the game, a little overview of the options. Firstly, before the level starts, you can scroll around and have a look at what's going on the level. With the arrow keys, or sorry, the directional buttons, the arrows on the screen, but directional buttons moving around. And you can also select a wider view of this level, which shows you the whole thing. That's by pressing the square button. Triangle button at this point doesn't do anything, and nor does the circle, but the X will actually start the game. And you can see that I'm the fish there called Nautila, the green fish with a kind of a hoover for a nose, for want of a better thing. And the idea of the first level is to collect all the goldfish before the sea monkeys reach the shell. The sea monkeys hatched at the bottom of the screen, and they both then make it into the shell. And that was the first level completed. And at the end of the level you get a summary of what you've done, points for remaining time, and it gives you the total points at that point, which is 640. And then you move on to level 2. So once again you can see the wide overview of the level is a little bit more complicated this time. Main things to notice are lots of fish that have all got to be collected. Also some of the fish are green, which, as it'll explain in the overview in a minute, they'll kill you, so you've got to avoid them. So there's 4 sea monkeys that are going to make their way towards the shell. So the idea is you've got to collect all these fishes without hitting the green ones as quickly as possible. And actually the best way to do that is to go wide screen or wide view of the level and just dot around and collect them, almost Pac-Man maze style. So that's all the goldfish collected. All I've got to do now is wait for the sea monkeys to get to the shell. There's no way at this point to direct them. They'll just randomly wander around the level until they get there. So that was pretty boring again. You can probably get the idea. It's pretty much a variant of Lemmings. The idea is the sea monkeys will come out somewhere. You've got to get them to the shell, or they'll make their own way to the shell, and you've got to do various things to get them there, or to complete the level before they get there. So nothing too out of the ordinary with the gameplay. It's kind of a puzzle game with a bit of action as well. It does get more difficult, and various other obstacles and things that you can use are introduced in each stage. So what have we got here? Multiple sea monkeys, who I assume are currently trapped inside these little boulder things. Yeah, so I guess the idea is you pick these up and then pick the stones up and put them down. Not sure what else is going on here at the moment. Looks like they're just going to make their way all the way around the level and out this side. Although I think these things might kill them. What is going to happen? It looks like it's going okay. I'm pretty sure these sort of weeds here have actually got things that will shoot out and kill the sea monkeys, but it looks like at the moment they've all just gone to this side of the screen, turned around and gone back the way they came, which I assume means that ultimately they'll end up back at the shell where the level will complete. I'm not sure that was the most efficient way of completing it, but it does seem to have done the job, hopefully. Somewhat tedious. It would be nice if there was a way to speed the level up. I've got 30 odd seconds left, hopefully that's going to be enough. I guess they're all going to get there in the next 10 seconds or so. So while they're trundling along, what can I say? Graphics wise, it's alright. It's a 2D style game, so not really taking much advantage of the PlayStation's 3D capabilities, but it's reasonably nice, colourful graphics, pretty simplistic, probably aimed at kids this game in all honesty. Sound and music again, pretty functional, nothing spectacular. There's some nice little bouncy noises in the background and the usual sort of picking up and dropping and plopping and bubbling sounds that you might expect with a game set in water. So let's have a look at level 4. So here we've got a shoal of fish, the red ones in the middle there. We've got some goldfish to pick up. We've got the sea monkeys up the top left. There's a big stingray, and that's about it. Let's find out what we're supposed to do. It doesn't actually tell you what you're supposed to do until you start the level. Okay, piranhas are not friendly, was that? Pick up one of the X button and release it where it cannot do any damage. Okay, so the piranhas are going to eat the sea monkeys. It's a bit late, but it's killed. Some of the sea monkeys have died by being eaten by the piranhas, and I failed the level. And also, the stingray kills you as well, so we need to keep away from that. So let's give it another go. You get 4 attempts at each level before it's game over. Let's have another crack at it. Now I know what I'm supposed to be doing. So if I pick up one of these piranhas and stick them down here, that seems to have solved that problem. Pick up all the goldfishes, and I think that was much more simple this time. Unless the stingray is about to do some damage. No. Nice animation on that stingray, looks quite realistic. They've been fairly, I don't know about the main character who looks like some kind of submarine crossed with a fish, but certainly the sea-bound elements, the rocks and the shells and the other fishes and things are quite realistic looking. Maybe digitised from real images of photos. So there we go, that's another level completed. You get the idea. I'm going to move on to some of the more difficult levels now, although I did fail that one the first time round, and show some of the other elements that are available in the game. This is level 8, and as you can see there's 5 sea monkeys about to hatch at the top left there. It's a very big level, there's a lot of fish to collect. There's some bad fish in amongst them as well, so I've got to be careful as I move around. The thing that's been added in this stage is that little green blob there, which is food that the sea monkeys follow, and I need to use that to stop them running into these weeds at the right hand side there, which will kill them. So let's give that a go. So hopefully if I stick this food over here somewhere, it'll direct them the right way. No, they've all turned around and gone the other way. Quick, grab the food again. Okay, you got one of them. Hopefully I can stop the others from getting. So I've actually got to make them follow me all the way round the maze, it looks like. So yeah, I lost one, but I've only got to save 3 out of 5 this time. So hopefully these 3 I can get to follow me. I'm not sure what happened to the other one. I think it just got eaten. So the other 3 are following me fairly safely. Got to get my way through these green fish here somehow. It's going to be quite tricky, I think. Oh no, here we go, here's a gap. Yep, there we go. The green fish don't kill the sea monkeys, so that's fine, that's not a problem. And here I am, right back where I started virtually, and they should just trundle the way up to the shell, and that should complete that level. the one lagging behind. And there we go, that's the level complete. On to level 11. And again, I think we've got something new on this level that we've not seen before. It's this bubble. And the thing with the bubble is once you pick the bubble up, you can trap the sea monkey in it for a certain amount of time, which then allows you to go off and do other things within the level. This is another one of those levels where it's better to look at it at the wider view. So basically what I've got to do is, there's only one sea monkey to be saved, but I've got to get all these goldfish before he hatches out the bubble and gets to the shell, which wasn't really very difficult at all. And out he comes. So when they introduce a new concept, they make it quite an easy level, usually, although the one with the crab was a bit difficult. So that's that level done. That was boringly easy. Let's try level 12. What have we got here? Oh my word. So we've got a stingray over the left, that's going to kill me. We've got some nasty weeds at the bottom there, they're going to kill the sea monkeys. We've got some bubbles, so it looks like... Oh, we've also got a crab. So we've got to trap the sea monkeys in the bubbles, collect all the goldfish, don't get hit by the stingray, and put the crab in the right place to distract them into the right direction when they do finally get out of the bubbles. Not too much to do there. This sounds like it's going to be quite hard. That's the first part of that task done. Avoiding this, better get the crab up in the right place. Oh, I can't move it there. Right, so the crab's hopefully going to distract the sea monkeys if I drop it like there, maybe. Let's hope for the best over there. Meanwhile, I'll try and get all these goldfish. What's going on over there now? Okay, something's happening. Is it directing them in the right direction? That's the question. It's sent one of them to the right place. The other three seem to have gone on a lap around. I'll have to see what happens. I've also got quite a strict time limit on this level. Only 30 seconds remaining, so if this doesn't work, I'm in big trouble, I think. Go on, Mr. Crab, do us a favour. No, that hasn't worked at all. Or maybe it has. I'm going to run out of time, annoyingly, because 3 of them have gone in the right place now, and there's one just floating around going the wrong way. Annoying. Time limit's up. Okay, let's give it another go, see if I can get to the next level, and otherwise I think I'm going to give up at this point. Nip over and get the rest of the goldfish while we're waiting for that. Oh, just that one to get. Let's hope the crab's in the right place. Oh, it's directed him sort of in... Oh, pay attention, boy. Right, okay, this looks more promising. They look to be going in the right direction this time. Yeah, seem to have got that spot on this time. Plenty of time to spare as well. Super. The new point situation, as it's described, 11,000 points, which I think is the best I've done on the game so far. This is as far as I've got in the game. As you can see, if you do get a record, then you do get to put your name in. which I've done on several occasions previously. So let's take a look at level 13 and then we'll wrap it up. I think you've seen enough. What have we got? We've got a switch, we've got a sandcastle, we've got a red blob, we've got some enemy things, lots of stuff going on. I don't really know. Let's see what happens. Red bubble with the O button, you can use a sea monkey for a stopper. Oh, okay, so we're getting like blockers in Lemmings now. I've only got to get to... Right, okay, I see. So, can I undo that now? What's going on? Where are they going? This doesn't look good now, because now it looks like they're going to run into the stingray or the giant. Okay, run out of time. Okay, let's give it one more go. There's a switch down here, which is what the sea monkeys had to activate in order to open the shell. I'm not really sure what happened there. Let's give it one more try. So many things going on, it's sometimes quite confusing to work out what the heck you're supposed to do. Right, so the stoppers make the sea monkey swim in the opposite direction. But what happens? Is it going to hit that sandcastle and turn round? No, they're just going... Oh no, that's not going to work. Okay. That's turned them round. I've only got like 18 seconds left. This could be pretty disastrous. So they're going towards the switch, which is a good thing. What's going to happen when they hit the switch? They're just going to go right around the top again, I assume. Yeah, that's just not working. Let's try one more time and then I give up, I think. So I can't quite work this level out, so I'm just going to summarise the game and then call it a day. So what can I say about the game? It's complicated, is the best way to describe it. It starts off fairly easy, but then soon becomes quite difficult. The graphics are quite nice, the sound's alright. It's nothing spectacular, but it's one of those things that you just got to persevere with, I think, and hope that you'll eventually work out how to complete each stage, which I definitely haven't managed to do again here, because every time they're just going over the top there. I can't see how you can turn them round. Oh, I think I've just sussed it. Oh, I think I might have just had an idea. Right, let's give it one more try. I think what I need to do is very quickly grab this stopper and then stop the second one along. That'll then turn this one around to activate the lever, and the other two will go into the shell. Job done. Right, I'm going to quit while I'm ahead. I could carry on and play the next level, but I think we've all seen enough. For £2, it's not a bad game. It's not the worst game I've ever played, and I'll keep it because it's only worth £2 anyway, so I'm not going to make any money out of selling it. I'll just keep hold of it and maybe have another play of it in the future. But I think you've seen enough, you get the idea. It's a puzzle game set underwater with virtual sea monkeys.
If you only knew the power of the dark side.
2, 1, 0.